Hello team, Frank here, I'm back and I've got another delivery. Yes! I've got a treat you happy at the weekend. I've been looking all since lockdown for Olympic barbells, Olympic weights, squat rack, full set, which has been surprisingly difficult to get. So I finally got it. I went mad on Mirafit, not sure how you say it, sorry. Found the best deal I could, got the whole pack. For a pretty good price. I've put it somewhere around here. And that's what I'm going to talk to you about today. Is this a good option for you if you're looking for Olympic weights at your house or your gym, wherever you are? Is it a good piece of equipment universally to do lots of different types of exercises? I'll be training clients in here, teaching them things like deadlifts, bench press, anything you can do with barbells, which currently we don't do because I haven't got them. And then for you, how could this benefit your training? What considerations maybe you take in before you go and click buy? It's a lot of money to buy this stuff, but I think a lot of value. So by the end of this video, hopefully I'll share with you how this works, how much it would all cost if you were going to invest in this, and then let's talk about some different options for you if you were trying to pay maybe more or less, and see what you can do. So hopefully this will be helpful. I need to get unboxing because it's going to take me a little while. And I'm going to do some quick version for you because you'll get bored. No one needs to watch me do that. Cue the Instagram friendly video.
Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up.
Okay, so let's walk you through what I've purchased here. So, disclaimer from the off. This squat rack wasn't purchased in this order. My friend Dave, shout out Dave, gave me his. He had it at home, as you can see, barely used it. So the squat rack has been donated. You can buy it at Mirafit, and it was probably the most affordable option. There are lots of different options. However, the barbell, Olympic 20 kilo bar, purchased with spring collars. This, which we can talk about in a minute, is for landmine exercises. That attaches to the bottom of here, and you can do some different exercises with the bar. Rotations, etc. We'll talk about that later on. But the cost, I suppose, the main cost was these Olympic plates. I went for bumper plates. If you're not sure what that means, bumper plates are thick. If you look at the thickness, massive, great things, these. But the idea is they don't smash your floor to pieces. And you can see they're all the same size, from 5 kilos up to 25, which is important. For some people, depends on what you're doing it for. For me, I like to have the same size. I think it's good. When you're doing things like deadlifts and dropping the bar onto the floor, it's just nice to have a nice even look. But there are lots of different options. It would depend on what you wanted from it. As you can see, my floor is an absolute wreck. So I'm trying not to kill it fully, and these will help that. And those pads were an additional purchase from me, which are also to drop weights on if you wish. And they look very, very soft. They also help clients who I have that maybe can't lift off the floor. It elevates, so if you pop it in there, it gives you an extra, 4 or 5 inches off the floor. So if you rested your weight on it, it would be off the ground, easier for you to lift. So yeah, in terms of expense, this was the biggest. The rack, of course, is toaster rack as they call it. I chose because it has a handle and wheels, which is really helpful for lifting it around. Well, I did just try and lift it. It's an absolute beast. Let me try again. So I put my back out, and you lift it, and then wheel it. Yeah, just about. Get the technique on that one. Could be an exercise in itself. Yeah, all in all, it's just over £1,000, I think. Hopefully I'll put the price up for you already and worked out how to do that. And then you've got these fraction plates, which I felt were important because for a lot of my clients who are beginning, they might start with a 5, let's say, on the side of the bar, and that'll be quite a big jump for them to go then from the 5 to the 10. It's a whopper great jump. So you've got these little fraction plates that can go on the end and just be that little addition for whatever exercise you're doing. The annoying thing though, these little ones, fall through. They don't fit. When you lift it up, they just fall through. So, Mirafit, sort that out. That's annoying, so I'm resting them like that. But anyway, that's the full kit. The easy bar here was the cheapest easy bar they had, I think. which means if I was looking at the different criteria, it's only got quite a short end. So with these bumper plates, I'm never going to get the big boys on there. We might get the 5s on there, maybe the 10s. And we'll certainly use some of those fraction plates. And we're using this for stuff like bicep curls. It's a crooked bar. Not quite sure what we call it, an easy bar. I have to Google that, but bent bar, better for some people's wrists because of the angle. So full kit, in terms of Olympic weightlifting, it looks the business. And I have to say, from unwrapping it all, I'm delighted with it. Very quality, it feels like. What I would warn you though with these, can you see the oil? Super slippy on the hands, really difficult to lift about. So that always happens when you buy a new kit. It'll be sliding all over the gaff. But keep wiping it down, keep using it, and it will go away and it's better. So there's my kit. I need to now find a space for it, which is always difficult in this little room. And then maybe I'll show you some exercises. But yeah, all in all, chuffed with the unwrapping process. Just want to use it now. Just on those deadlifts, a lot of you like your Olympic lifting. What you'll look for in a bar, or different bars, is the ability to twist, to rotate. So this end can twist, so if you're lifting it overhead, that's important. And also, one thing you probably look out for is the grip. Now, I like a nice grippy grip, right? One where you feel sturdy on it. This ticks that box. It's also got, I don't know if you can see, just there on the sides, little markers so you can line your fingers up to make sure it's central or not. Use it as a marker as you're lifting. But yeah, feels super solid for me. Rotation's good. You can spend more on bars. They just get better at throwing them overhead. I don't really do Olympic lifting overhead, so it's not essential for me. Deadlifts, squats, all that big stuff. Beautiful. And I love these pads. They just sound good if nothing else. Boom. So, what I would say initially on this squat rack is, feels a bit wobbly, but that's because it's got some attachments underneath. I'll show you here. So, the benefit, I suppose, is that you can easily take it apart, move it around like I just did when you find it's in the way of stuff. Easily move it around. But the negative to that is, it does feel a bit wobbly compared to some of the bigger racks that you buy. So again, if you're going for big weights, it might be a consideration. For most of us, this will do the job. It's even got this little safety bar here, which is stiff, which is a level. I never know if they're level. So if you're on your own, like I am, you've got this to catch you if you fall, right? Let's just have a quick go. I've not done squats for absolutely ages. But I love them. Stay in this position. As I come down, you should see, hopefully, how that safety bar would work. So if I failed on my squat, get down the bottom of your legs, go to jelly, I'm like, I can just safety exit. That is a good feature if you train alone, definitely. And I trust in that fully. So yeah, if you want a nice, affordable squat rack, this will do the business. You can see the height changes. I think it goes up. Well, I'm not too tall. So maybe if you're massively tall, you might struggle with the height on this. I'm not too tall, so it's absolutely fine with me. Yeah, just bear in mind the wobbly nature of it. That is optional. I thought that because I love doing stupid old stuff. I need to tighten up a little bit to make it feel safer, but go. So, do I suggest Mirafit for you? Absolutely. If you are someone who, like me, just trains, maybe on your own, just trains to do weights, but not necessarily to an Olympic standard, you just want to feel stronger and fitter, you have got more than enough weight on show here. I bought the 140 kilo set, which is the coloured ones. I then bolted on 2 5s and the fraction plates. And that would mean, well, potentially I could go up to 160, something sad like that, which even at my peak deadlifting, 140, that's for me massive. So I've got a lot of time and space to build into. Most humans, more than enough. And yeah, I highly recommend in terms of affordability. I can't find any fault. I would just think about what plates you want for you. I've gone for bumpers because they look pretty, they don't smash the floor up, and they give you a bit of a bulky look. But there's lots of other different options, cheaper, more expensive, depending on what you need. So, let's wrap it up today. Mirafit, great company. They send it out quick to remind you I have nothing to do with them at all. I just like to look for good solutions for you. I definitely recommend them. I'd also recommend Black Box, BLK Box. I love what they do. Everything they do is really, really sharp. They just lost out in this order because they're a little bit more expensive. But if you check their sale box, they often have a lot of stuff. And especially when I buy a new rack, which I probably will pretty soon, a bigger power rack, I like the look of their Blackout series. Got a lot of options there. So, to get you started, get as many of the weights as you can afford and as you need. You can buy them individually if you need to. Get a bar, maybe invest a decent amount in the bar so it's got good grip and it will last you forever. They do different weights. I went for the Olympic size and the weight is actually traditional. And yeah, all I need is a new bench. It's this one. This Bowflex one. As good as she is, and I've done a separate review on that. She's made for at-home exercise. It stows up in the corner, goes to different angles, but it's very chunky. And the red, I don't like with the orange. Red and orange. Is that a thing? Red and orange? Is that allowed? Let me know in the comments. I don't know if it is. I'm not having it anyway. So, hope that was useful. Of course, I'm here if you have any questions about this equipment. It's very early days for me. I've just opened it up. But obviously I've used weights and stuff for many, many years, so I'm pretty aware of what it should feel like. Pop in the comments. Let me know if you've bought your own. Let me know if you've got any other brands that you love. But I think you could definitely do worse than this lot. So well done, guys. Subscribe and all that jazz. Share this video if you think it's been helpful. And then try some of my workouts. I've got loads of them on there. Have a little go. And who knows, you'll probably have some stuff with these soon. So, enjoy yourselves, stay healthy, stay happy. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. How did I ever think that was level? Look, you can see the dots. 2, 1. God's sake. Should be a professional. Oh well.